Welcome, right, Sunday morning lads. I said I'd just get out a video to ye. I was at my brother's engagement party last night, so had to run out the gate without making a video. Right, the Guineas today, I just want to touch on yesterday quickly. Sorry about my lucky 31 lads, just didn't really work out. Went for plenty of horses I thought were nice prices and value. Zulu Tracker ran well, just unlucky. Thought we could have been placed, but wasn't the jockey just made a manoeuvre where he was angling out for clear daylight, and then he, whatever last second, he pulled the horse back in and ran him into trouble and didn't get placed. But keep him in your notebook. Definitely one to watch. We had Oman disappointed in Goodwood, and we had Pause for Thoughts, very underwhelming in Haydock, but he did drift like heck. And I thought Safi Osborne's horse ran well. It pulled hard in a muddling race. Right, we had a cracking day on the Patreon service. We had a winner, 5 points win on Hilts. We just discussed the race a bit further. Joe did put him out as a 1 point win, but the more we kind of looked into the race, we decided, do you know what, we'll put him out as a 5 points win. Just thought he was a great price with Haggis being in such good form. And yeah, when it didn't really matter, people were just blinded, and we were all blinded in the last week by Haggis, 50% strike rate. However, when you really dissected the race, you knew there was only one horse that was chucked in the handicap, and it was him. And it didn't matter if Haggis had, 50 winners from 50. When you meet a very well handicapped progressive young horse, they'll always win, barring any mistakes. And it showed yesterday. He had trouble in running the whole way up the straight, but still managed to pull it out of fire, and that's what well handicapped horses can do. Right, then we had Bullet Force each way. Just got denied. I thought, just got denied for the third place. I thought the jockey overdid the tactics. He went a bit too quick up front. Anyway, it happens. Just got done in those. And then we had Plunkett. Jeez, lads, I thought we were home for all money. We had Plunkett at a lovely price, 17 to 2 or something, or 10 to 1. I can't remember. I think we tipped him up at 10 to 1. And he was backed, lads, he opened 17 to 2 and he was backed into 6 to 1. Something like that. I thought we were home for all money. A little bit annoyed for connections as well. It would have been nice to see Paul Flynn getting the win at the Curragh. He just got a bump kind of early in the race, and he's only beaten a half a length, and he got a nasty enough bump, so maybe that might have been it. I think the race kind of collapsed maybe a bit sooner than Billy Lee would have liked, and he gives him a beautiful ride. He's just, the race probably just unfolded a bit, probably 100 yards too early for him, and he just ends up in front then a furlong and a half from home. And at the Curragh, it's a long way home at the Curragh. So anyway, look, it was really, really frustrating. Not frustrating, but thought we were home. But anyway, just tied up late. It might be worth dropping back to something like 7 on the Curragh. Nice horse, nice progressive horse. Right. Today, the Guineas. So cracking day yesterday again in the Patreon service. Really good profits. Again, right, just been a great week. Right, little frustrating with my lucky 31, but I promise you, lads, one day I will give ye 5 out of 5, 4 out of 4 on the one docket. It will be painful in the meantime, but if you bear with me, stake yourself right and just do it. They are so frustrating, but I promise you, one day I will give you the 5 out of 5. And it will fucking change your life moving forward. Right? Trust me, because I've been so close in the past. I had a 50 or each way accumulator there on when we had 7, or was it? We had 7 horses tipped. We had fucking never done the Yankee myself for the Super Hinds. We had 6 winners out of 7 and 1 beaten ahead. Joe had 4 that day. I had 2 and the other one was beaten ahead. And I could have nearly died. I had a massive accum. And the one day I didn't do me little Super Yankee or Super Hinds, oh, you'd cry. Anyway, we had 6 winners and 1 bet ahead for second. Right, here we go. On to today. Right, I liked Henry de Bromhead's filly in the Guineas. Let's just touch on it a bit. Tuesday, definitely She comes in here with a good run in the English Guineas. The Curragh might suit her well. She doesn't, I think the Curragh will suit her well. And look, she's the benchmark, and she's there. But I don't know. I think I want to give a little chance to Henry the Bromhead's filly, right? Each way to run well. I think Panama Red is a nice filly for Geraldines. Maybe she might come back and trip at some stage. Travel supremely well in spots. Maybe a Commonwealth Cup might be up her street, and I might be wrong, but I'd say a stiff 7 might suit her. Right. I just want to say one thing though. I looked at the race there. I went through it, and I'd say Dermot Wells is a good thing in it. If she can progress from her first run this season. Last season she didn't progress. She regressed a bit. If Dermot Wells filly progresses from that first return run to this run and doesn't regress, she will win. She's too classy. She's loads of gears. She's really well bred. I think she'd buy Frankel out of a Dubai mare. The extra furlong won't be a problem. Not on what I've seen anyway. And she will just have far too much boot. I think it's a good opportunity for Chris Hayes to win the Guineas today. Just when I went through. But she has to progress from that run at Leopardstown. And if she takes a step forward, I'd say we could see a decent filly today. I'd say we could see an impressive winner. All right, enjoy. She didn't take a step forward though from her 2-year-old, so it can be worrying, but I don't know. I looked at her in Leopardstown. She looked pretty good to me. And yeah, we might see something special. All right, take care.